Hey everybody, Joe Zero here. Welcome back to another Wastelands Wednesday. This week we're doing something different. Got this 73 Ford Falcon XB. Really cool Australian car. Wait till you see what we do with it. Some of you may know. First thing we need to do is go ahead and drill it out. So let's get the drill drilling. Now we got it all drilled out. Let's take a look at the inside, shall we? Got a funky green interior and right-hand steering, so that's a plus. Chrome base, big fat tires in the back, skinnies up front. Very cool, smoky clear windshield. So, yeah, time to make a custom. Now, if you haven't guessed already, some of y'all, I'm making the Mad Max car from the original Mad Max movie from 1979. So, most important thing is to drill this hood out so I can put a giant engine in there with that weigh-in supercharger. So, I'm going to drill the hood out and do an extensive filing after this process. Bear with me. So now we got it drilled out. Got a nice hole in here. Going to try and fit this supercharger. Stole this off another Hot Wheels. So, yeah, there's some filing to do on this because it won't go through the hole. A few adjustments and it still won't go through the hole. So, more filing needed. In fact, this post is going to hold me up, so got to get rid of that. Bye-bye, post. So after extensive manipulations and dremeling and filing, I think I've got the form to finalize putting the engine in there. Took the giant blower off to make it easy to get it through the hole. So this should line up pretty good. Let's see where we end up on it. Starting to look pretty good. A little more modifications with the file. Kind of clean up, edge it out. Really getting there now. Test for fit. Trial and error on this kind of thing, you know. But for the most part, that takes care of the engine portion of the activity. So now, got to figure out these weird wings on the back and the side pipes. So now we got it all stripped down, kind of put back together for the time being. Test fit. Engine's gonna work nice. Gotta do something about those funky wheels. Now the front end's gonna be a little bit different thing. It was more of a sloped out fronted Concorde look, as they called it. So next up on the Fury Road of conversion, I went ahead and made the weird fins on the roof and exaggerated the one on the tail of it, you know. Push it. And here's some chrome pipes I stole off the same dragster I got the engine from, so that ought to work out nicely. Put the engine in there. So yeah, starting to take shape and look like a Mad Max car. So now the next thing we need to address are these funky plastic wheels. And while they're good wheels, so we're going to take this Mandalorian El Camino, steal the wheels off this guy. Sizes marry up perfectly, and the wheel fitment is pretty much dead on. So after doing a little work off screen, got it all primed up, assembled the motor, installed that, got the base blacked out, no more chrome, except on the inside, no more green interior, put the wheels on the chassis. Now we're going to do a test fit. Looking pretty good. Throw that glass on there. Snap and test to fit. And there you go. So now we're dialing it in. Got the interior done, which was a black interior. So how much black can you have? Gave it light gray highlights just to kind of make the edges pop. And we got the rest of the components waiting in the wings. Ultimately made axle tubes because they just sat in too far. Needed to stick out more. So pretty much the final assembly right here, except for the nose, which I knew was going to be a problem, so I waited to put it all together and fix it after the fact with plasticard. You're crazy, Joe Zero. Ideally, one day we'll have 3D printed parts, but until then, we go to glamour shots. The Mad Max V8 Pursuit Special Interceptor. A while back, a friend of mine threw down a YouTube challenge saying if you could make a Mad Max car from the first movie, I'll make a Wastelands car. Well, here it is. Can't wait to see your Wastelands car. And speaking of Wastelands cars, still plenty of time to build something for the Death Race 2023. The event is August 18th, 19th, and 20th. Contact me at JodeZero on Instagram for more information, or I'll leave an email link in the description below. Hope you guys liked it. Pretty cool. Pretty crazy. Pretty fun. Until then, peace, love, and good happiness stuff. Take care and God bless.